My mom never bought me anything for Christmas. Story time.
I think there must be something wrong with me, Linus. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. I don't feel the way I'm supposed to feel.
Don't worry about how I look. I just woke up. As a kid, every single Christmas, it was always something. This is what was so cruel to me. She would have us write a Christmas list every single year. When it came down to her real two daughters, or her last two children, she got them everything on the list. Not one thing was missing. When it came to their list, they didn't have an amount to put. My list was limited. So say she'll be like, oh, write down 8 things that you want for Christmas. I'm like, okay, cool. As I got older, I realized that she was doing the same thing in my face. Like, she fed off of getting me hype, getting me on a high, and then letting me down, and she fed off of that energy. The last straw was when I was like 15 years old, because like I said, she would always have an excuse. She'd be like, oh, you got in trouble at school, or you in punishment, or your dad don't send you no money. Mind you, my dad's rich and was giving all the money. That's not the point, though. She didn't think I knew that. But she also would say, like, I don't get no help for you. So what makes it even worse is that all these years you was getting so much money off of me. Y'all, she never got me anything for my birthday either. Every single birthday, she would give me a bag of snacks, a card with some balloons, and like $20 in there. And the snacks would be everything that I'm allergic to. She was like, I'm only getting you clothes and socks this year. I was like, that's what you got me every year, but okay. Like, every now and then she would give me some boots, but it still would be never nothing that I wanted. And she did that a lot. Like, always said I was ungrateful. You're not ungrateful for wanting different things. If somebody bring you a pack of Skittles and you wanted Starburst, you're not ungrateful. You just wanted Starburst. Thanks for the Skittles, but I wanted Starburst. You can't take my desire away. That doesn't make me ungrateful because I have a different desire than you chose for your preference for me. When I turned like 20, I had did a lot for her at Christmas. So I got her everything that she wanted on her Christmas list that she told me she wanted. I got it for her. And I got it for her to show her that, you know, that's something you never did for me. On that Christmas there, I noticed that everything I had bought her, I never saw her with again. And I realized that when a person has done you wrong, it's hard for them to accept your kindness. Like, when I was 19, I didn't get her anything because I asked her what she wanted for Christmas. And she was like, you don't have to get me anything. Like, I could just tell that guilt, all the way that she was doing that shit till I was 18, was eating her up. You can't even accept when I'm trying to give you something good because you so guilty and so in your mind from what you did. Just apologize. Just accept your own actions. This is the same mom who always disciplined me and abused me for my actions, and I was doing kid stuff. Yet you're a grown-ass woman and still can't say 2 words, I apologize. You can steal, you can lie, you can beat, you can commit crimes against me, you can bash my name, you can not show up for me, you can repel your love from me, you can be a terrible mom, you can lie and say that I was your daughter, but you can't say the words, I apologize? Some audacity. And I found out she had stole some more money from me a little bit before Thanksgiving. I end up like texting my sister, like, I don't want nothing from her for Christmas, trying to buy me something with my money that gifts me in her room. So when it came down to Christmas Day, my sister then was like, Mom said, are you going to come open your gift? I was like, nah, I don't want nothing. Like, I don't want nothing. The only thing I wanted was my money. I stated that. When I found out that they had took my money, I texted her and I let her know, like, hey, y'all got to December 23rd to give me my money. The day before Christmas Eve, I want my shit. You didn't have it, so I wasn't interested on what you did have on 25th. My grandma had got me a laptop for Christmas one year, like in my teens. And when I left and came back to visit, I realized that my sister had broke the laptop and had switched it out. So that's when I told, like, I don't even know how she got in it because I had a password on it. I told my mom, so she was like, she wasn't going to fix the computer. She wasn't worried about it. Because, I mean, she was always used to, like, my little sister tampering with my shit and not doing nothing. Sometimes she would tell her to do it. So this was nothing new. So for this Christmas, now that I'm 21, I'm texting my sister and I'm like, I don't want anything from her for Christmas. Those gifts are from Dollar Tree. Some of the gifts, now I love Dollar Tree, so, you know, I'm not knocking Dollar Tree, but I'm just stating the facts. It was a book, and I already had the book, and I was like, You got that for me? I already got myself that book. The book was $1. I go to pick her up from work. And so this is where she tells me she saw the messages. Because she's like, I was really hoping you would have picked me up from work by yourself. Because my little sister was in the car. And I was like, why? She's like, because I saw the messages of you saying you didn't want my gifts. I don't know what money you're talking about. I mean, you're literally trying to buy me a Christmas with my things. So no, I don't want anything that you have. You're also trying to replace the computer that you told me you wasn't going to pay for years ago. And then you were saying that you didn't even think that she had done it. So what's the difference now? Now it's like you don't get to decide when you want to feed me. That ain't how shit go no more. I'm an adult now, and I'm telling you that I told you on the 23rd I wanted my shit, and it's the 25th, and you talking about you got a little, not even a dime of a portion in your room. Is that what I said? No, because I also found out that she was tampering with my mail. She had illegally changed my mailing address to her mailing address, so she was receiving compensation and some of my mail. When I was home for this break over her house, I had ordered me some packages from Amazon. Now, these packages had came rewrapped. You know Amazon packages don't look raggedy. I also had ordered some from Temu. Y'all, the shit literally, you could tell someone took the packages out and rewrapped it with their own damn tape. Like, it looked like somebody crumbled it up and threw it on my porch. And they were big packages. I go to the post office to ask them what's up. The lady at the desk confirms that she's in on the shit. I don't even tell her my name. I just asked her, can she check her address to see if my mail was going there? She never asked me for my name. She just asked me, what's the address? So I'm like, why would you want the address off top? How would you know this address off top of your head? She proceeds to tell me, no, I'm not going to check the mail. So she didn't ask me for my ID. Once she heard the address, she knew exactly what was going on because she was involved. So I go back home and I tell her, like, all y'all asses exposed. I know you was in on it. I know you told her that I was on the way and not to give me my mail. She just broke the law. Her ass is going down as well with you. So then she just started yelling shit out of her mouth, talking about the money and all. She yells out, I'm not getting your money back. I'm not trying to get your money back, and I ain't gonna get it back. And she told me, handle it like a grown woman. So yeah, I handled it like a grown woman, and your ass finna be handling it right behind them prison bars. Handle that. I don't know what was in them boxes, but I don't know if y'all know the song by Tamar Braxton called Empty Boxes, but go listen to it. So yeah, she just like never did a good Christmas for me, never did a good birthday for me, and not out of struggle, not out of poverty, but out of mean spitefulness and on purpose. My Christmas this year is amazing. I have everything up under my tree that I want already, and it's just the 12th. A few more things that I want, but I want somebody else to get it for me. And I want a king. But besides that, everything goes for my Christmas list. I checked off. Once I was able to do my own Christmas for myself, I was. But this year right here, hands down, it's the best Christmas ever. A little different, just because I'm not celebrating it with people from the past. But Merry Christmas, y'all, and happy birthday.